Hello guys, I am Huda Khan with Karam. Today we will tell and show you the 10 Eastern European countries with many single women due to lack of men. If you are new on or able one on our channel, please subscribe our channel, press the bell icon and notification all, and also press the like button for this act of kindness. We will appreciate and say thank you. European countries are known for their cultural heritage, natural landscapes, culinary delights, vast contributions to art, science and technology. They are also known for their beautiful women. In this video, our 10 Eastern European countries with many single women due to a lack of men. Number 1. Armenia. The ancient nation of Armenia has been through a lot in the 20th century. Soviet rule and wars with their neighbors have not done the nation any favors. However, the lack of men in Armenia is largely due to the after effects of the Armenian genocide that took place during and after the First World War. While still under Turkish Ottoman rule, 1.5 million Armenians were killed in mass executions or taken on death marches across the Syrian desert. The killings were so well organized and systematic that these events are what warranted the invention of the word genocide. Various records suggest that men made up a majority of the victims. Recent economic turmoil has also led to Armenian men leaving in search of work. There are sizable Armenian communities all around the world today. Russia, France, and the United States all have large Armenian populations. Number 2. Belarus. Still bearing the scars of its past, Belarus is one of the darkest stories of Eastern Europe. Situated on the border of what was once Nazi Germany, the area that would one day become Belarus faced total devastation during the Second World War. More than a quarter of the entire population of Belarus died during the fighting, the highest per capita casualties of the conflict. Belarus is one of the poorest nations in Europe and is the last true dictatorship on the continent. Living standards are low and economic prospects are few. This has pushed many young men to escape to other parts of Europe. Number 3. Ukraine. With the current state of Ukraine, as the war rages on and casualties continue to mount, the gap that exists between men and women will likely grow. Despite the grim state of affairs in modern Ukraine, the low number of men has long been an issue that predates the onset of the current war between Russia. Many historians are in agreement that the Second World War was so devastating to the male Ukrainian population that it has still not recovered to its levels before 1941. If the Russian and Ukrainian war continues to persist, it is unlikely that this trend will reverse anytime soon. Number 4. Latvia. Sitting along the coast of the Baltic Sea, the small European nation of Latvia has the second highest female-to-male ratio on Earth. This disparity is due to numerous self-inflicted hazards that are more commonly found among men in this part of the world. Heavy drinking and smoking are much more prevalent in Latvian men. These activities contribute to numerous health complications such as heart disease and various cancers. Life expectancy for Latvian men sits at around 68, while for women it is a whole 10 years more at 78. Suicide rates are also much higher among the male population. This is a concerning trend present in most countries around the world. Number 5. Russia. Much like their neighbor Ukraine, Russia can also attribute some of this gender disparity to the devastating impact of the Second World War. The Soviet Union suffered the most casualties of any nation during the conflict and lost a staggering 27 million people. However, Russia's bleak history is not the only reason for its higher number of women. Much like Estonia and Lithuania, Russian men are much more likely to fall victim to alcoholism. This only worsened after the collapse of the Soviet Union in the early 1990s. For the last 30 years or so, much of Russia's male population has been feeling the long-term effects of heavy drinking and daily cigarette use. Number 6. Lithuania. Similar to its Baltic cousins Latvia, Lithuania suffers from the same self-destructive behavior of its male population. Alcohol abuse and smoking rates are much higher among men in this nation. Smoking cigarettes are so common in this part of the world that more than 1/3 of Lithuanian men smoke on a daily basis and many more partake casually. Lithuanian health authorities have made discouraging the consumption of cigarettes one of their top priorities. Like Nepal, Lithuania has fallen victim to its young and productive men leaving to find greener pastures in other parts of Europe such as Germany or England. Number 7. Georgia. Georgia is a tiny nation with a population of just 3.7 million. Of those, about 52.98% are women and the other 47.02% are men. Georgia is one of the oldest Christian nations in the world and has had a long history of fighting for its freedom from countless invasions by powerful neighbors such as Russia and Turkey. Furthermore, economic opportunities encourage many male residents to seek employment elsewhere, leading to high emigration rates. Ultimately, mortality is the sole figure responsible for the imbalance between the male and female population. Like many other countries on this list, alcohol consumption and smoking, alongside risk-taking activities, are to blame. Number 8. Estonia. Like the other Eastern European nations on this list, Estonia is still suffering from its involvement in the Second World War along with a series of public health issues linked to heavy drinking and smoking. The average Estonian man consumes 17.5 liters of alcohol each year, more than double that of their women. Estonia also has one of the highest suicide rates in Europe at around 12.2 per 100,000, with men committing suicide almost 5 times as much as Estonian women. Nearly 11,000 people leave Estonia every year either to settle in other nations permanently or to work temporarily. Most of these immigrants are men looking for better economic prospects. Number 9. Austria. Austria is a predominantly mountainous country in Europe. Their women are known for their sense of style and elegance. They often take pride in their appearance and are mindful of fashion trends. They also place great importance on physical fitness and outdoor activities. Overall, Austrian women are always nice to have around. Austria has a population of about 8.9 million. The major part of this population consists of women. Females outnumber males for various reasons, including that females have a higher life expectancy at birth. The average life expectancy in Austria is 71 years. Men have a 70.4-year average life expectancy compared to 71.6 years. For women, as a result, women usually outlive males. In addition to living longer, more Austrian working-age men are migrating abroad in search of jobs, leaving women, young boys and older men behind. Number 10. Kosovo. In Kosovo, the disparities mainly due to male-out migration, which has melted in a larger female population. Another reason for the higher number of women in Kosovo is the influence of historical and economic factors. Kosovo has a complicated past. It experienced a conflict in the late 1990s which resulted in a significant number of casualties, including men. This contributed to the higher proportion of women in the population. Economic opportunities, the growth of industries and historical events have all affected the population makeup and have contributed to the situation of more single women than usual in Kosovo. Kosovo has a population of about 1.8 million people. The ratio of men to women equals about 95 males per 100 females as reported in 2021. Their women are known for their natural beauty, radiance and captivating charm. Their most distinguishing feature is their flawless skin. They also make excellent life. Thanks for watching. Meet you soon in the next video. Don't forget to give us a big thumbs up.